football the Arsenal way. 49, 49, undefeated. 49, 49, I say. 49, 49, undefeated. Playing football the Arsenal way. 49, 49, undefeated. 49, 49, I say. 49, 49, undefeated. Playing football the Arsenal way. Good afternoon, football fans, Arsenal fans especially. Good afternoon, fighting fans. Man, it's been a good couple of days since I reported. And as I promised, I'll be doing the 7 day theory and then also your daily sporting report, which I will do every 24, every 48 hours, every 72 hours. And man, what a wild weekend that we had in the world of sports. And to those of you who watched WrestleMania last night, like I told you guys, I don't watch wrestling every day, but me, I never miss a WrestleMania since I was a kid. So I watch every single WrestleMania. And last night, congratulations to Roman Reigns. If you guys watched the main event, do not give me the spoiler for the Brock Lesnar versus Umas, the big Nigerian giant guy. I didn't watch that match, but I watched every single one of them. Respect to the ladies for putting on a show last night. Congratulations to Ric Flair's daughter, Charlotte. What a match. And Rhea, what a match. Oh my God. I think this has been one of the best ladies wrestling match. It's been a while. And you guys broke the mold last night. That was a classic. And great bout. And my match of the night went to the tag team champions, Kevin Owen and Crazy, Mini Mankind, I call him Mini McFoley. Young men from Montreal. You guys put on the show last night against the Uso brothers, who actually broke the record, by the way, for super kicks, Sweet Chin Music. 25 in a single wrestling match. Holy mother of God, that was really spectacular. So, WrestleMania was mayhem last night. I had fun. But also, let's address the boxing bout that took place in the O2 Arena. And Dylan White made a couple of negative comments on Anthony Joshua due to his lack of aggressiveness, which is it's part of boxing. It happens. And when you perform like this, I expect your opponents, especially your main arch enemy, to talk nonsense. Dylan don't have really animosity towards AJ. It's just that he was right. Dylan White was telling us exactly what happened. I did not watch the full match, but I did watch the highlights of all 12 rounds. And Anthony Joshua, we're not gonna throw like any salt in your parade. A great performance. You came back, AJ. You did what you were supposed to do. You had full control, ring commanship uh, for 12 rounds. He dominated each round. So Anthony Joshua, I like your new approach. You kind of went the Lennox Lewis route. Control, a little aggression. You did not like gamble it. In the end, at the round 12, there was a couple of holdings where what's his name Franklin, he was upset and he was like throwing punches even though they rang the bell after. Very unprofessional, but it went the way I expected it to go. Anthony Joshua, great comeback victory, and let's build on this. And I believe that not everything have to be about flash knockouts. Sometimes it's about being in control, imposing that weight that you have. You AJ, for God's sake, you built like a mountain, like somebody who is chiseled from Mountain Olympus. Anthony Joshua, again, congratulations. British heavyweight is still in the mix. And when it comes to the heavyweights. Now, over here in the States, across the pond in North America, Deontay Wilder, now you may have to wait because, based on what I'm hearing, they say that AJ may be in position to fight Alexander Usyk, but not for the belt. I think that Dubois will still get his title shot against Usyk. So we're gonna keep you guys posted on that as well. Like I said, I'm gonna do a daily sports show for you guys every 48 hours, every 72 hours. Realistically, it's impossible to do it every 24 hours because stuff might come in between these times to do the recordings. Now moving on to the one championship. Congratulations to Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson, ex UFC fighter. knocking out Adriano Moraes, and that was a sweet fight. It took him 3 minutes and 50 seconds to do it in the fourth rounds. This was broadcasted on the Amazon Prime. If you guys have Prime in the UK and North America, I use Prime a lot because it was given to me with my Amazon account. So one championship fights, if you guys want to watch it, it's gonna be televised in North America and Hong Kong as well. Again, they don't pay us to promote, and I suggest you guys like, if you want to get your MMA fix from Bellator, if the UFC don't have any card for the weekend for you guys, please give them a try. Uh, and watch you some PFL championship and some one championship. And the PFL, the Professional Fighters League, we had some of our ex-UFC fighters fought this weekend. This past weekend, it was a pleasure to watch a guy like Marlon Moraes versus Logan. I was watching Thiago Mareta, the Hammer, Santos. Remember that guy who fought against John Jones for the light heavyweight belt? He was fighting this weekend. Superb fights. Uh, give him a nod, guys, when you guys have time. And we also watch. I had the pleasure to watch Jeremy Little Heaven Stevens. He was fighting on that card, and PFL, which was fun because sometimes it's good to watch them old school fighters that you guys we miss them in the UFC, but you can see them on these minor leagues. It's not as major as the UFC. They don't get that much promotion, but you guys can still, when you guys have like time to waste, watch some PFL, watch some One Championship, and you're gonna have fun. And another fight that was there to watch was Roy Jones Jr. was fighting Anthony Showtime Pettis, and Anthony Showtime Pettis came out on top, of course, against Uncle Roy Jones. Roy Jones, man, I'm a big fan of yours. But for the sake of your status as a legend in the boxing community, I think it's time to hang up the gloves. I mean, it's okay to collect your money and all in the fantasy fights, but don't forget that you have a legacy to protect. And we all love you in the boxing community. Like, it's about time that you hang up the glove. Like, this last one last Saturday was it. I think this is where like you officially announced that you will not take any more fantasy boxing matches. I don't know how much they pay you to do these things. Back in the old days, Joe Louis used to do these things when he used to fight in for circuses like, and that were the old days. But nowadays, it's embarrassing to see some of our legends are losing their status in the boxing game. Like it's not the time for that. Let's not do that. Let's not do that again. Hang up the gloves and call it a day. Now, for the UFC fans, we all know the big one is next weekend, where the Lions come to tussle in the octagon at UFC 287. Again, all rumors has been squashed that Paulo Costa was throwing this little propaganda on Twitter, Instagram, and also and it's all social media platform. He was saying that Easy was hurt, blah blah blah. Easy is not hurt. Easy will be live in the octagon to reclaim his belt. I hope. I hope next Saturday when he fight Alex Pereira. And the grudge match, of course, which will be Gilbert Burns versus Jorge Masvidal, which I expect to be a submission win by Gilbert Burns or a TKO, because I really want this thing to be settled in the octagon. Brazil, I want your son to handle his business, to handle Jorge Masvidal, and reverse. Hopefully, we might get a Picasso vengeance, since you want to go full Van Gogh on Gilbert's face. So yeah. So moving on to football here, Chelsea. Congratulations on firing Graham Potter at Chelsea. Again, congratulations. Chelsea seems to, man, you guys cannot catch a break, huh? With all them athletes and Olympians you guys hired at your helm, not footballers, because God knows you guys can play football for anything nowadays. I watched this score line against Aston Villa, Chelsea. What happened there? 2-0 against Chelsea, Aston Villa. Oli Watkins and McGuinn. You guys spent 120 million pounds in total and renting both was the kid from Portugal and bought Modric. You guys could have made a donation to the UNICEF Foundation for them kids using all that money you guys wasted. Finally, Abramovich and Jose Mourinho are getting their vengeance on Chelsea. Karma is beautiful, isn't it? Karma is a beautiful thing. When it's working on Chelsea, not on my team. And yeah, so 22 years that you guys been doing this in London, and winning trophies that you guys bought, and wasting money on players like Adrian Mutu and them that we will not let you guys get off the hook for. So Chelsea again. Now you guys are in the hunt for a new manager, and I believe that the one in the scope is Julian Nagelsmann, the guy that lost his job at Bayern Munich. And speaking of Bayern Munich, congratulations on winning Borussia Dortmund, on winning against them 4-1, I think, in Die Klassiker. I I I did not feel happy about it because I want Dortmund to win the Bundesliga. But it's Bayern Munich, it's Thomas Tuchel. What do you expect? That's what they do. They know how to play under pressure. And speaking of classic, Lyon in France, congratulations for beating PSG 1-0. Lacazette, respect, chapeau. And congratulations to Real Madrid for teaching Valladolid a lesson, especially Mr. Karim Benzema. Happy Ramadan to you and your family. Uh, Folks, like we always said, Karim Benzema is the best striker on the planet at the moment. At the age of 34 years old, what a bicycle kick to prove to you that he is the boss of being the best striker in the game at the moment. But Madrid, I advise you guys like start like shopping for a new striker because at 35 years old, I expect Karim Benzema to his performance to dip because now he's reached his peak. But man, again, congratulations, my guy. Happy Ramadan, and I love what you're doing. And moving back to English football, congratulations to Crystal Palace for pulling this miracle of a win on Saturday. And Eze, what a free kick, 10 out of 10. And man, and Roy Hudson, welcome back to the game. Palace pulled this victory. It reminded me of ours when we beat Bournemouth at the last minute. They actually, Mateta, that's your name. That goal you scored in the 93rd minute. Insane pandemonium. So congratulations to Crystal Palace, man. And the game of the weekend for me was Brighton versus Brentford. That was a shootout. It was like watching an ATP, the Masters. It was like watching a tennis game. It was back and forth. The result was 3-3, and you two should be proud of yourselves. There was no losers here. So Brighton performed well, and Brentford, you guys did the business. And for the big upset of the weekend, uh, well, before we get to that, let's talk about Manchester City's performance. You guys shut my mouth up this weekend because I did not expect City to play well without Haaland, and you guys stepped up to the plate. Big up to Jack Grealish. Funny, you can do it for Manchester City, but you cannot do it for England. Jack Grealish, we gotta put some respect on this guy's name. We've been we've been like abusing this guy's name in the media. I know I have. And when I owe a man his respect, his due, I give him his respect. So the weekend's player of the weekend to me was Jack Grealish, and the way he bossed it against Liverpool, and not only did he had one assist, he put his signature on the game by scoring his beautiful goal. Yeah, Jack Grealish, congratulations. I'm not gonna give you too much praise. You're Manchester City fans right now. You guys are in my way to win my title. And yeah, again, congratulations to Jack Grealish. And yeah, you did shut my mouth up and many naysayers who's been talking that nonsense against you. And Manchester United, you guys have to answer it in the court of football. What the heck happened against Newcastle United? And congratulations to the Geordies for avenging the Carabao loss. That was sweet. To pull 2-0 against Manchester United. Renzi, I know you're mad right now, and all your Manchester United fans, I know you guys are upset, but you guys did this to yourselves. I watched the lineup, and Eric Ten Hag is to blame. Your manager is to blame for this one. You guys have Marcus Rashford sitting there, and why was he not? Why was Rushford not starting as your main striker? Not every game have to have Virgos as your striker. The guy can hold a play, but in the clutch, you need to start Marcus Rashford as your main lead striker. Jaden Sancho could have been using that game on the left wing, and you guys went instead with Marcus Rashford, Virgos, and Anthony. Another waste of money, 86 million pounds of waste. Anthony have not performed to the height that you guys promised us in the Prem that he would be. Bukayo Saka has outdone this guy in every single game this season. So yeah. So I don't know what happened there, but again, congratulations to Newcastle United moving up the table. Now the third best team in the Prem after Arsenal, after Manchester City, now it's Newcastle United. If you guys told me Newcastle would be third around this time of year in last August, I'd say you guys were talking nonsense or drinking that good the Saint Remy. But now they're third in the league. We have to give the Geordies their congratulations and respect to Joe. What a performance! So congratulations to Joe Willock. Congratulations to Isa. Congratulations to the whole Newcastle United team. We're proud of you guys, and what you did against Manchester United was, yeah, that was a good thing. Now, to my football club, to my Arsenal. Over the weekend, man, congratulations to my champions to be. And I would like to say respect to Rob Holding for holding the back line with Gabriel. And one thing I've noticed in the English game that you guys never give English players their praise. I get it. We are always giving the Brazilian defenders, Spanish defenders, or any defenders who are not from England their respect. Like, oh my God, this guy did this amazing thing. But we have to first not congratulate Rob Holding. We have to give respect to the Bolton FC Academy. Since Gary Cahill went to Chelsea to become one of England's best defenders, Rob Holding, man, we have to give this guy his praise. Yes, I know he's not the everyday starter at Arsenal, but man, I think that Gary Southgate should take a look at this guy before we go to the Euros, because this guy been performing well for Arsenal, and the absence of Saliba and this Saturday, I mean the performance he put before we went to the break when we beat Fulham 3-0, that was like a prelude to what he did this past Saturday. Rob Holding did not make any mistake, even when they scored a goal against us. Leeds scored one goal against us. It was a deflection of Zinchenko's back side. Ramsdale could have caught that strike, but the deflection, nothing you can do about that. And again, Rob Holding, big up. I think that you are the best defender that came out of Bolton Academy since Gary Cahill. You don't get your propers much when it comes to people who does like podcasts or social media reports or whatever. But for me, I'm giving you your big up and your respect. Congratulations, kid, you did a good job. And Aaron Ramsdale, thank you for not allowing many goals at the back. Again, you stood up, you did your job as the wall that you are. And I think that again, another player Gary Southgate should be looking at before we go to the Euros. And now, when it comes to Pope Benedict the Fourth, Benny Blanco, Benny White, man, what a performance! The English Cafu delivered again, third goals in the second half of the season since January. Ben White, congratulations! Keep up the good work. And Gabriel Magalesh, man, you are proving why you are our best defenders this season. And thank you for always having Saliba's back, and most importantly, thank you for your performance on Saturday. That was, man, you show us why you are the best defender we have purchased at Arsenal since we let go of, well, not let go, since Sol Campbell left us for Portsmouth after he gave us the invincible season like he did back in 2004. Uh, Man, I have a lot of people to congratulate this weekend. In the midfield, Granit Xhaka, he did it again, folks. Man, and Thomas Partey, thank you. Granit Xhakalini, to me, was my midfielder of the. Don't get mad, Odegaard's fans. We all love Martin Odegaard. He did his thing. Well, we expect him to do his thing. He's our maestro. He's our playmaker. But Granit Xhaka, the man who was celebrating his wife's birthday, and he promised a goal. He said, "I'm gonna score for you on your birthday," and he delivered for his wife. Mrs. Xhaka, I don't know what you are feeding your husband this season, but keep up the good work. Keep up the good cooking. Keep his diet maintained because he's doing the business for us. And Granite, keep doing it until May 28th. I want my title. And you and Thomas Partey, respect, respect, respect. And congratulations to Gabriel the Dentist Jesus for giving Leeds United a brace. Classic, setting up Ailing for that penalty, having the confidence to take the penalty to put it away, and then scoring the second goal to put the brace on Leeds United like an orthodontist. Congratulations to Gabby Jesus, too. And folks, we are on our way to becoming champion, and I believe that things are looking good for my camp. So Arsenal, congratulations. And as we brace ourselves for the game against Liverpool this Sunday morning at 11:30 a.m., I expect my Gunners to perform this Sunday. Liverpool's they're scary because you don't know how they will perform under pressure. We all saw what happened to Manchester United the last time they went to Anfield. And as you guys know, the stadium and is, if not the most haunted stadium in Europe, not just in England or in Great Britain. We're talking about in Europe as a whole. It's Anfield. It's a magical stadium, especially when you're playing Champions League game against them at Anfield at Champions League night. So Arsenal this Sunday, I'm not gonna make any speculations because our record at Anfield is not that good. I don't know how many games we've won at Anfield over the last 10 years. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not more than 3 games. Every time we go there, we draw them. Normally, like they'll pull one on us, like 1-0, 2-1, or whatever. Again, it's Enfield. We have to pay our respect. Let's not go there being cocky, like, oh my God, we're having a good season. Yes, we are beating teams that except for Manchester City. So let's not be too cocky about this. Again, we're going to Enfield on Sunday morning, game of the weekend. And my approach, we're not gonna make any prediction on this one. I'm hoping that we get a draw out of this. If we can beat Liverpool in their backyard, that'd be nice. But we also know what happened to Manchester United 7-1. So we have to be careful so we don't get embarrassed this Sunday against Liverpool in their backyard. Um, Prediction, I will not have any prediction. I just want to enjoy this game. This will be a hurdle to pass to get to our goal with 9 games left to go. So again, and let's hope that we have a good weekend this Sunday. So again, Arsenal fans, we did the business. Congratulations to the whole squad, and most definitely congratulations to West Ham United for pulling one in on Southampton. So folks, when it comes to my report, that's all I got. And yeah, Arsenal, keep up the good work. 9 more to go. 9 more to go. Please, let's keep it up. And good day, folks. Bye.